So I've done a ton of research and I am super excited to share my list of 15 free sewing patterns that would be a great choice to include in your fall capsule wardrobe this month. So definitely stay tuned for some amazing free sewing patterns. Hey guys, it's Alisa here, and on this channel, as always, everything is about the sewing and capsule wardrobes. And of course, I hope that these videos will inspire you to create something amazing for yourself. That's my primary purpose here, to inspire and to motivate you guys to create something beautiful for yourself. So a lot of these sewing patterns that I'm going to be showing to you today, I have used some of them for years, but also there's a good chunk of the patterns that I haven't tried yet. And while I was doing my research, from the photos and descriptions and reviews, everything should seem legit. So I hope there's going to be no unpleasant surprises throughout this process if you decide to try any of these patterns. And also in one of my following videos, when I will be showing my fall capsule wardrobe, I will try to include some of these free sewing patterns that I haven't tried yet, so that I can give you some clarity in case if you were wondering about this or that pattern. Let's start with skirt patterns. So first free skirt pattern that I recommend this fall is Rosie's Peña's wrap skirt. And the reason why is, first of all, wrap skirts are making their comeback into the fashion this season, but not the girly ones that we used to see during the summertime, more of like a structured type. And although Rosie's Peña's wrap skirt is a girly type, you can definitely adjust it so easily. You just need to cut off the bottom half of the high-low hem, and that's pretty much it. So the wrap skirt is pattern number 1. And then another skirt pattern that definitely made its way on this list is Berta style free pencil skirt pattern. Why pencil skirt? Well, because it's a classic pattern. I've made a ton of them from Berta style. Let me show you. And when I say a ton, I mean it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whoa, 11 pencil skirts. They're pretty much made all from one pattern, and that was the Berta style pattern, not the free one, but I looked over the free pattern that they listed in their template, and pretty much it's a very straightforward pencil skirt pattern. So you can adjust it, you can modify it to your needs, and you can use it pretty much as a building block for any other skirt that you would like to make this fall season. For the pants patterns, I definitely recommend using Margot Palazzo Pants from Love Sewing. I definitely fell in love with them during my mini capsule wardrobe for summer. Although they might not be the, kind of like the Palazzo Pants, of course, we associate with summer, so they might not be as fashionable during fall time, but if you make them in a heavier material, I think they still look fabulous. Now, another pattern that I think would be great is Peppermint Mag free pattern for the straight leg pants. And although they are kind of like a shortcut, you can still lengthen them. It's a pretty easy job, and you get yourself a really nice wide leg trousers that could be very, very stylish and classy for your fall season. Another pants pattern, which is more of like a legging yoga pants style of pattern, is Mountain Pose by Hey June Handmade. And the reason why I included that one is because you can easily modify that for leggings. Everybody needs a pair of yoga pants, to run around the house, do the errands, whatever is your lifestyle. But I think that this pattern can definitely be easily modified for a variety of needs and uses. Now, fall is kind of a tricky season, depending on where you live, it still might be pretty warm, and then you might get hit by, by some rain or some cold weather very, very spontaneously. So definitely layering is the key during the fall season. Let's talk about some cardigans and jackets. And usually those patterns are really hard to find in a free section of patterns. So there's not a lot, but I've tried some of them and definitely recommend. So first cardigan that I definitely recommend, which I fell in love with during my summer mini capsule wardrobe series, and it's Slouchy Cardigan by Peppermint Mag. Definitely great cardigan to layer, very nice and slouchy. Definitely adds a lot of volume to your figure. So if you would like to have something a little bit more petite, maybe you can size it down, or maybe you can cut it a little bit shorter so it's just not as big. Now, if you're looking for another cardigan that looks a little bit more streamlined, it's the scarf neck cardigan by Swoop patterns. I've seen some great reviews about that, seen some great pictures of that, so I'm definitely excited to see if anybody's gonna make that pattern, or maybe I'll make it myself. So definitely that pattern is on my radar. And the last pattern is Mona jacket by Wear Lemonade, and that jacket is more of like a moto jacket, but definitely you can lengthen it, and it seems pretty straightforward, and you can make it in various styles. I kind of imagine if you use some tweed fabric to make it in, would be kind of like a very nice modern, almost like a Chanel type jacket. It would be a very interesting mix to see when it comes to life. So I kind of have that in my thought right now. And of course, we want to talk about free top patterns, right? So as you all know, I am deeply in love with Maria's Denmark Kimono Tee. I've made a whole bunch of them throughout my sewing lifetime. So you've seen this one in one of my latest videos about June sewing makes. You've seen this one as part of my handmade capsule wardrobe for summer. So I've, and I have made like probably 10, 15, if not more of them. So definitely a great piece to layer, especially during the fall when you kind of want something maybe a little bit more flowier and just different from what you used to be wearing during summer. Now, the next pattern that I am actually wearing is Great British Sewing Bee tunic pattern that I've shortened to make a sleeveless top. And again, I've made a few of them already, fell in love with this pattern while I was making my capsule wardrobe for summer. Let me show you another version. So here I made another one during my June-July sewing makes, and here is another one that I made into a denim dress. So definitely a very versatile pattern that you can utilize many times, and also it's going to provide you a really nice basic pattern to play around with. Now, next pattern for the tops is Ruffle Sleeve top by Peppermint Magazine, and I made this one into a dress. You all know this dress. I made a tutorial on how to make the top pattern into a dress, and I think it's a great pattern. I think the beauty of this pattern is that you can take away the ruffle sleeve part, and you can actually make it into a really nice v-neck top that you can wear throughout your fall season. So definitely a very versatile pattern. And again, you can take away the ruffle sleeve, and you can lengthen it, and you can get yourself a really nice shift dress. So very nice pattern that I definitely recommend to play around this fall. If you're looking for something a little bit more form-fitting, I would recommend a Durango tank top from Hey June Handmade. The only alterations that I made to these tank tops is I shortened them in length, and I took in a little bit here on the sides because they're just a little bit floppy. But other than that, great pattern, easy and quick sew, and definitely layers nice with blazers, jackets, or anything like that we usually wear during fall season. Now, next three tops I have not tried personally, but I know that a lot of you guys have. So you'll need to leave me in the comment section below some direction if it's a good one, or if you have some sort of really great alterations or hacks for it. So the first one is the Basic Instinct t-shirt by Sasha Second Piano. It's just a very simple, straightforward t-shirt that kind of everybody needs in their wardrobe, I feel, and I do need a few of them for sure. So that would be a great addition to your very nice basic capsule wardrobe. Now, another pattern that I haven't tried yet, but I am tempted to try, is the Agnes swing top and dress. It's kind of very similar to the Durango tank top. The only difference is that Durango tank top, if you lengthen it, it's going to be pretty straight, so you can lengthen it into a kind of like a straight dress. With the Agnes swing top and dress, it kind of flares out from the from your armpits. That's how I feel based on the pictures. So pretty much very similar in the design patterns. One is just a little bit more flare, the the other one is a little bit more fitting. So definitely worth trying and seeing what you can get out of it. And the last one, last pattern of this roundup of 15 free sewing patterns that would be perfect for your basic capsule wardrobe would be the Hemlock Tee. And I'm sure a lot of you have tried it. I've seen some amazing pictures on Instagram. I know that this pattern has been around for many, I think a few years, many years, yeah. So, but I haven't tried to make it. Well, partially because it's a very straightforward pattern, and I have made a few pieces like that just by drafting it myself. But I'm really tempted to see what all the great reviews are about, and if it really fits me, why not? I think it might be one of those great patterns that you just can't go wrong with, right? And every one of us needs one of those garments in our wardrobe. So I'm super excited to try all the new patterns that I have discovered for my fall capsule wardrobe, and of course to put and use those patterns that I love and trust for sure. In the next video, guys, I'm going to show you what are the trends, fashion trends for fall winter season of 2018, and I'm going to show you what am I going to make for my fall capsule wardrobe. Selections of fabrics, selections of patterns, what are my ideas, thoughts, how many pieces, what am I kind of putting emphasis on, what am I trying to steer clear of. So definitely going to be a very interesting video, so I invite you to stick around till next Sunday, or this coming Sunday. But on this note, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate, guys, every single comment, every single subscribe, every single good thought that you're sending my way. I really do appreciate that, and thank you so much. Go ahead, create something wonderful, beautiful for yourself. I hope it inspires you, and until next time, bye.